Welcome, Gemini, to your Astro Dice reading for March. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome, and cross-watchers. Let's see what's going on with you. And guys, remember, you can always watch your rising moon or Venus to see what other houses may be affecting you as well. But let's get to this one and see which one is one of the ones that is the biggest. The biggest over here is, I don't know, but we got some Libra energy coming through with some Mars. Woo-hoo. Wow, going straight into the 11th house. Wow. Okay, guys. Having this Mars energy, I like it. This is where you're going to feel that physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. So whatever you are fighting for, you're going to give it everything you have. But I like the physical energy, though, too, because you're going to feel more alive. You're going to feel like you're moving around. Like you're going to conquer the world. With that Libra energy. But, yeah, I like that, though. This energy is diplomatic, gracious. It seeks harmony and balance. And within the relationship, whatever relationship you're going after over here, you're going to drive it on home with some fire, for sure. Going straight into the 11th house. Talking about where the cosmos grants wishes, luck, friends, and social occasions. One of my favorite houses. I just have to say that's my favorite house. Why? Because this is where we feel like we are really getting down to the nitty-gritty of what we truly want. And you're talking about balancing the relationship. So we're dealing with people and how we want to grant the wishes and lucks and friends. You know, hey, you want that boss to give you that promotion? Let's get to it, right? Okay. Social occasions. Let's see, getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, middle of the month, and the end of the month, starting with the beginning of the month. Moving on. So you're definitely moving on and moving strong. That's for sure. So whatever you're moving on, either towards, we'll see if it's towards or away from something. Maybe it is from something to something. Wow. Moving on to two. Thank you. Firm foundations and achievements. There could be something that, you know what, I don't like what was going on over there, and I'm going this way instead. But really fighting for that area of your life. You know, it's like, I see the rainbow is right here, and I know what I can achieve. So really fighting and driving for what you can achieve over here with the Four of Wands. Yeah, your heart chakra is open. Well, that would make sense why you're driving. So, you know, over here you have passions ignited at the bottom of the deck. So that really makes sense. We're going to put that there because it's really saying that my heart chakra is open because I have the passion and the desire to need to get to what I want. And this has my heart. I've got this, right? This is what I want. This is why I'm driven. We only go, you know, figure it this way, we only really get the strength and the drive to really want to do something when our heart is open. When we do have our passions ignited. So, whatever wish you want, whatever luck you're looking for, whatever, you know, friends, social occasions, however it has got you driven. You know what it is. It's your story. Whatever examples I give out, please throw away if they do not resonate with you. Because everybody has their own. But this is talking about that that fighting spirit for this new possibility. Something has you up and going fast with this spontaneous new energy. It might be even a little adventurous. The adventurous could actually come from, if I take the leap of faith and I do this, wow, think of the opportunity that I'm going to have, right? Becoming your own legacy in some ways is what it really feels like, right? It's almost like you reflected on what your legacy will be, and now you're starting to create it, and now you are taking that leap towards it, right? Because it has your passions ignited. So, and this is an especially exciting time for you over here, Gemini. I love it. Yep. The foundation's achievements is the Four of Cups in reverse, which is talking about that happiness. This is talking about that sudden awareness that if I choose to do so, I need to do this. And it feels like it's a now, Because you get this massive boost, right? Get this massive boost. It could be literally in your social life as well, where it's becoming very, so we have that social, right? Talking about what I needed. It feels like there was a time that you may have been not as self-aware. You could have been ignoring this call because you were kind of, I don't know, in self-doubt that it was going to happen. So you're self-doubting yourself, but now all of a sudden you see this luck pop in. I'm telling you, you see this luck pop in. Clarify on the judgment. Yeah, I just feel like this luck came in and your popularity, I don't know, it's like your popularity gets this huge boost, or something is going on. Your luck has changed. Now you're self-aware of the situation, to where it was like, I don't know if that was going to happen, but now I can see that, you know what, I'm the boss. I'm in boss mode. You might even find that if this is a person in a relationship, that they're, they could be older than you. Maybe you can, see that they're here to actually want something stable with you. But it also feels like you just put yourself into boss mode because of that Mars. So even if you have someone around you that you've been wishing on, you can now say, hey, you know what, this is a stable relationship. They've got me where they want me. But I still feel like I have the power to do what I need. And it's very practical, very down to earth. This isn't something that's flighty up in the air. Maybe before you thought it was an illusion, or it's just pretend, but now you're realizing it's not. It's actually got the control. It's actually a disciplined thing, and you're disciplined, they're disciplined. You're not just playing head games. It feels like something that you did, want. You were just afraid that they were playing games with your head. It doesn't matter if it's the boss offering you a promotion or a new job or whatever it is. But you realize that this is not just some game. Yeah, not some game. Temptation. Saying it's not temptation. This is real. This is where that sudden awareness is coming to you, saying, wow, this is the real deal. In the mid-month, you have the wisdom and the understanding. It's almost like you're still kind of watching them, trying to keep things balanced and keeping the wisdom around you, right? Staying very logical about the situation. It's almost like the more you kind of are with them, the more you're kind of gaining the, knowledge of who or what they really want, getting things balanced. Could also be going, to school, you might even be getting other knowledges, right? Could be college knowledge, things like that, but you're gaining a lot of knowledge in the mid-month. Your intellectual connections are very high, whether it's the wisdom within yourself or actually around you within groups. Could be 2 and 1. Could also be sharing and connecting, thoughts and getting wise about, like I said, this partner who you're with. You're finding out they don't have temptation. Now that card wants to come out again. It's kind of funny because before it came out to say they don't have any temptation. And now it's saying they don't have, you thought maybe it was just all, play. Not real. You know what I mean? Just kind of devil lust energy or however it is, a game. And now it's coming out saying you're learning that they're not that way. That's not the way it is. This person's actually stable. They're actually disciplined. They're actually practical. They actually do have rules. They're not just some game. Playing some head game. Wow. And you have the light coming out where you're feeling like you're in the light. You have the sun over here, which is just like, you know what? Everything's going great. Feeling like a shining star. Feeling like, this is an exciting time for you to make the efforts to really move and to really be driven towards your dreams and your luck. And this is good luck. Wow. And that's crazy. At the bottom of the deck for the other one was the devil upside down again. Because I haven't shuffled the cards yet. This is, the emperor was there and now the devil is upside down. So it literally is saying, you thought this, that they literally are this, and then it comes up like this again. Wow. Okay, guys, so there is nothing that's toxic. They're not lying. There's, you know what I mean? And this is not if it's a relationship, it's not a toxic relationship or a karmic relationship at all. So if you felt like there was any, any kind of double energy going on, there is not. Wow, that was clarified 3 times for you. So I think that that was enough to make you understand that you're okay and you can trust this person. Wow, I do see the trust issue. Now I see why. You're like, okay. Wow, okay. So the wisdom over here is really the head over heart over here with the discipline. Yes, the truth is really coming out and you're learning the truth. That's really what the wisdom is. I'm learning the truth about the situation. They really are who they say they are. They really are the authority. They're really, there is trust. They're honest. Yeah, well, they have to be honest. There's no devil energy. So it's almost like you're kind of getting all through the crap, And this is going to give you that drive and that strength to even want to go further more, right? As you're learning that they really are not. Oh my gosh. Yeah. On the temptation is the star. There is hope, right? Within this situation. You don't have to just throw it away. Now you're going to become more hopeful because now you've learned, they're what they truly are and that they're not lying to you. They're not deceiving you. This is good fortune. There's that good fortune too coming out with that good luck from the 11th house of saying this is your luck. This is your purpose, excuse me. This is also going to renew your understanding for this situation. It's going to make you even more far beyond driven, guys, with that Mars. Because then you're going to say, wow, well, if there is hope and there is promise, I will keep the faith. I will keep going forward because there is something going on here where this is a spiritual fortune. It's almost like this is a connection that Spirit has made between the two of us, and it's something that maybe I manifested 1 + 7. I asked for something like this, or I asked just for this. So it was something that you definitely feel like your ship is coming in on that situation. And that it does literally have a purpose within the 11th house. It grants your wishes. Remember, it grants your wishes and has good luck. So with the light over here, it makes you feel like you're shining, like what has just happened? It's going to renew that energy. There's going to be a lot of value within the situation. That's all you ever wanted was the value. That's all you ever wanted was the wish granted, the luck, the understanding that the change is here. Yes, you're going to feel enlightened. You're going to have a new perspective on the situation because you're going to say, oh my gosh, I can reach out and grab this situation. This is what I wanted. Wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. Could be from the smallest thing to the biggest thing, right? As I always say, these things can be as little as a ladybug to as big as a dinosaur. Because sometimes our wishes could be just so small. It could be the smallest little thing. Maybe all I really wanted was that dryer. I get that dryer. And they're not going to lie to me. They're actually going to, I'm going to buy it from them and they're actually going to, it actually works, right? I was really wanted, it was a great price, but I'm really scared that it's a piece of POS, right? It's a lemon. And then you find out it's not. They didn't lie to you. They're actually selling you something that's great. See, it could be just something just that crazy. It doesn't have to be something huge like I'm becoming a rock star. That's why I always tell people, make sure that you understand where was your wish? What were you wishing on at the time? Because a lot of times it's the smallest little cups, right? But those are still your wishes. So with the power over here, it feels like you are in power. Wow, we got 2 cards over here. You got financial material changes coming with the intuition. I'm putting them out together as one because they're coming out as one. So you have the intuition to understand the financial material changes that are coming to you as you grant the wishes for the luck. So if, if it was something like a dryer or something and you wanted that material change, I want that new furniture, but are they juicing me? I want this new car, whatever it is, and the material. And then you have the financial. Maybe it was a job. Like I said, maybe you are becoming a rock star. Who knows? I have a billion people watching. I wish I had a billion people watching. I made that up, but that's okay. I'll manifest that. But you see what I'm saying. I was just going to keep saying that. That's good manifestation. I have a billion people watching. Just keep saying it, right? Words have power. Probably a little overdoing it, though, right? A billion people don't watch tarot, so. There's only 7 billion people on this planet, guys. I'm pretty sure 1 billion probably does not watch tarot. Okay, but you do have the third eye chakra over here. And once again, it's just saying your intuition is open. So this one's saying intuitively, I know that my financial material changes are changing. They're changing before my eyes. See that 5? They're changing before my eyes. So whatever the grants, the wishes, the luck is that you're looking for here, it's actually coming together and it's changing. It's changing right before your eyeballs. Right? And you can clearly see it changing. So intuitively, you're like, it's changing and I know it's changing. I can clearly see that it's changing. See? So I don't know why we're getting 2, but we'll figure out why. But we do definitely have the power over here. This is going to make you feel like you're stepping into your power. Like I said, this is a very, very exciting time for these partnerships and these things and having strong connections. All it's going to do is empower you more, and then the more you're going to be empowered and driven throughout the month, the more you're going to see things changing. Wow. Got a lot of wows today because it's just really wow. There's not a whole lot more you can say. It's because before you had lack of confidence, and now you are literally standing in your power. So anything that had you feeling like you weren't recognized, you might have been unpopular to the situation. Maybe your channel is unpopular, guys. You run YouTube channels. You are now feeling the recognition. You're now feeling the power and the achievements coming towards you. Anything that, that you see, could be even like they consider it like a private achievement. Maybe you're seeing more achievements. Like I said, those little tiny small ladybugs, you're seeing private ones, like, wow, okay. And then all of a sudden now this tiny thing happened. It was only something tiny that I asked for, but here it comes in. Make sure to recognize those guys, and make sure you're grateful for those, because those always bring in the bigger, better rewards, right? The more tiny things we recognize, the bigger they get. So this is going to give you the ambitious drive because you're seeing the personal achievements really coming in. And this is where you're going to want to actually be more driven to succeed, because the more that you're intuitive about what's going on within your life, the more it's going to open you up to say, hey, yeah, that's what it is. You're going to have a lot of fast thinking going on over here. And then in the third eye, you're also realizing that you can clearly see where the comfort is coming from, the stability, and that your intuition really is on mark. Wow, so the third eye coming in is telling you, I clearly see my intuition is working. Wow, okay. That's why you have 2 intuitive cards. I was like, why do you have 2 of the same, almost same cards? Because now you're aware that your intuition is on target. See, before it was almost like, I'm not sure, right? Because you were, in the very beginning of the month, you're kind of like, I don't know if this guy's playing me. I don't know if this is, toxic. I don't know if they're fooling. But now you realize in the end of the month, shit, if I would have went with my, my intuition before, I would have recognized that. So your intuition is real strong towards the end of the month, where it was kind of, I think your logical mind, though, kind of plays games with us and doesn't allow our intuition to really take on. It's kind of like, maybe I knew I was right, but I wasn't sure if I was right. And then it causes confusion because you have this sudden awareness over here that everything is like, I'm going to take this chance. So there's definitely something going on over there with this, the sudden awareness that really grabbed your attention to want to give this emperor a chance, right? Give this situation a chance. Absolutely. And it brings in more curiosity, and new ways of communicating this situation. And it's going to bring in new ideas as well. Because like I said, over here, once you're aware that all these little achievements are coming in, even if it's a huge achievement, it's just going to make you want to do more, right? Because now it's got you thinking and planning of what's going to come next. What am I going to do next? How am I going to expand this enterprise? How am I going to prepare myself for the next step of the situation? And that's all and that's always what we usually always do. We're always looking for more, because that's what we do. We never just stop, right? Focus on the energy, let it flow, and then continue to keep going forward. Okay. Okay, my friends, until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.